Welcome to the Fox Sports Minute presented by Rooms to Go. I'm Bri Leach. The Tampa Bay Rays continue their homestand tonight in the first of 4 against the Los Angeles Angels.
Well, they can score, they can rebound. There isn't much his Hofstra squad can't do. Also grabbing 3.7 boards, dishing out 2.1 assists. He's worked his way into the starting rotation over these last 9 games and hasn't looked back. Well, this senior class may be small, but their contributions have been huge. Led by Joey McClain, the only senior to suit up all 4 seasons. JMU improves to 16-0 all-time against the Hokies and looks to remain undefeated this Sunday, playing UConn in their first of 3 road games over the next 2 weeks. Reporting for the LAC Sports Network, I'm Bri Leach.
With success on the field, also comes success off the field for the lacrosse team.
With today's victory, the Dukes are now set to travel up north to take on the Towson Tigers in a regular season conference championship matchup. Reporting for the LAC Sports Network, I'm Bri Leach.
In Miami, the Marlins host the New York Mets in a 3-game series that begins tonight. The Orlando Magic return home after a tough overtime loss in Detroit on Wednesday night. Tonight, the Magic host the Brooklyn Nets, who are coming off a 145-142 overtime win in Houston this past Wednesday. Complete coverage begins with the Rays Live pregame show at 6:30 p.m. on Fox Sports Sun.
Well, we've talked about the seniors a little bit, but one class you don't want to sleep on, the JMU freshmen. Well, JMU future Hall of Famer Tamara Young, in her 10th season in the WNBA, has found herself signing with a brand new team in their inaugural season, the Las Vegas Aces. She was originally drafted back in 2008 by the Atlanta Dream, their first ever draft pick, going 8th overall, as well as being the first JMU women's basketball player to ever be drafted. Head coach Bill Lambier of the Las Vegas Aces can be heard quoting and saying on Young that you will not find a harder working player out there. She brings a great deal of veteran leadership to this young team, and we're looking for an emphasis on defense, which she brings outstanding defense to the court. And Tamara Young's thoughts on her journey through the WNBA? I had a dream, I reached for the sky, and now I'm a #1 ace. Led by Justin Wright Foreman, 24.9 points per game, good for 5th in the nation. He also holds the 4th longest active streak for double-digit performances in the NCAA, with 50 straight coming into tonight's contest. And his partner in crime, Roku's Goosties. Goosties 2nd in the nation in rebounds per game, only to UNCW's Devontae Kaycock. Well, for this Hofstra team, they have some great teammates, but even better friends. Justin Wright Foreman and DeJure Bowie, they met back in high school at an all-star game and instantly clicked. They've kept in constant communication throughout the recruiting process, with one goal ending up at the same school. And once they did, they set another goal, and that was to play 4 years of college basketball together. But this was cut short when Bowie suffered an ACL injury just 8 games into the season last year. However, this created an unbreakable bond between the two of them as they were able to study film together, and Justin contributes much of a successful season last year to Bowie and his high basketball IQ. Hofstra's hoping that their good vibes as best friends off the court can lead to good vibes on the court as well, as this calendar year turns into March and postseason play is set to get underway. Back to you, Curtin Dalen.
The James Madison Dukes are set for quite the season as they return 9 starters from a season ago who were really able to turn this program around and play at a very high level.
This year, we get to return those athletes and have just a little bit more confidence going into this season. They are familiar with their roles. They understand the pressure that comes with those roles. And we're just really excited going into this season with just a little bit more knowledge of what we're capable of.
The Dukes will look to returning All-American Haley Warden to help lead them throughout their 2018 campaign.
I think that last year was a little bit like of a growing, a little bit of learning experience for some individuals, but I think that overall it ended out really well. We played so well last year, and I think that this year is just going to hold way more for our team.
With so much experience coming back, the Dukes are doing something they haven't done in the past few years, and that's returning all of their defensive starters.
Coming into this, we all have a year under our belt, and it's really able to build our confidence even more. We're able to talk to each other and give each other constructive criticism that we weren't able to give last year. Like, it wasn't a building year last year because we did so well, but this year we're just building on top of each other.
Okay? Not being settled, not settling at mediocrity. Always wanting more.
JMU now looks to face their first and toughest test against preseason favorite North Carolina.
This year we're preparing for transition. Like, we have a lot of speed coming in with the new freshmen. Our team got even faster this fall, so I think that if we just have confidence in our abilities, we know we compete with them and we can definitely put up a great fight and come out on top.
Dukes are set to take on the Tar Heels this Saturday right here at Centerra Park. Reporting for the Lacrosse Sports Network, I'm Bri Leach.